In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Arlington. Devontae Turpin on the return. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Try and throw with Milton. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. High pace up from his linebacker spot to make the stop. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 6.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Looking out of the gun is Milton. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air once more is Milton. Here's a screen now for Sanders. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Come on. Hit. Crack all 80.
Milton going to look to throw it again. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Check that. Street. 60 Bison. 6.
A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Open, left side is Schoonmaker. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that.
That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. Mason. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready?
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll go play action here with Milton. He's got it! And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. 38 yards.
Come on.
On the play fake, it's Milton. To the goal line and in. C.E. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys move out on top, 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. A run here. It's McLaughlin. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
That's good for a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Here we go. 70.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he will score! Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
On the return, here's Turpin. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Check, Panthers. Go. Bronco 80. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Ready?
Now a give up the middle. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger runs a punt for Dallas. Oh, look at this! It's a fake! And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there! The fake works, big yardage, and the 1st down.
Certainly not the most creative way to pick up the 1st down, but Mike, no less effective. The offense gets to come back and maintain possession, and as the special team unit comes off the field, they did their job.
Into space. He will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
The kick is good.
What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Sinnott, the man in motion. A run now with McLaughlin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Hold the ready.
2nd and 10.
Not 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep from McLaurin. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. It's Harry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
60 Mavericks. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Here we go. Go.
From the gun, here's Milton. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Now Milton. This pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Complete to Luke Schoonmaker. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 43-yard line.
We are through 1. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard. To throw, it's Milton. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with the points.
Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's in. Jaden Blues. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, blocking. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
No-go play action here with Daniel. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Daniels now on 1st down. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. Here's a run. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
On the set.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Cowboy 8.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Under the pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jalen Phillips gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
3rd and goal, it's Daniel. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This from 30 yards out. No issues there. This one is good. And the Commanders are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this all the way back. 83 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Go.
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards, and it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun on 3rd down. Daniels. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And it's going to be a Commander's 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, It's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Cougar 19.
Keeping in the air, here's Daniels. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
60 Eagles, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
First down, Commanders.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Washington Commanders, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing now, Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Throwing again, Daniel. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
At the 38-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
19-18.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. He'll get this out quickly to Lamb. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Room to run past midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's when the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
6, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
To throw is Daniel. On the run to the right. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack.
Come on. 19 Tiger.
On 1st down, Daniel. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Cowboys have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Brandon Montgomery to kick off for the Cowboys.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. The more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
70 Rangers.
They do indeed snap as and the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down.
Get it. Ready.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready, go!
They'll stick with him again. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead.
Commanders 10.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Sinnott, the man in motion. His drive will start on the ground. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Jamin Davis there to make the play. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Mustang 1970 Timberwolves.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Back downfield, he's got Sinnott, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
That's good.
A big play there for Washington. And even 30 yards.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
Up the middle they go. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
On play action, Daniels moving outside, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Donovan Izaraku in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Right side. That's made by McClure. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
The field goal unit staying put They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
60 Eagles. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Heading out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Here we go. Set.
What's the motion?
Crack all 80.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Quick throw, taken in. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
The throw here is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 7-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. And even 30 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Ready?
Now give on the ground. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Cougar 19.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
4th quarter begins on the ground. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 33 yards.
Washington, first down.
Let's go now.
A gain of 33 yards.
Send it, the man in motion.
And the Commanders' first down.
It's first down, and they'll run. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. From 29, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Send it, the man in motion.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it just past their 25.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Hey,
First
check
and 10
that.
at the 42-yard line.
Go.
On the ground, it's Raheem Sanders. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. And even 30 yards.
Ready.
On the toss, they'll run. And now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated.
Okay, break. Come on. Ready.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Left.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
On the ready.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
60 Eagles.
A run now with McLaughlin. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Third and 5.
That's all 80.
On the ground, McLaughlin. And he'll have a Commander's first down. He's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on third down, and they just can't make a play.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Now a give up the middle. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line.
The tackle by Jlamar overshot. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Let's go now.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Third and 7.
Here we go. Check. Check. Ready.
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Ready. 70 rings. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And he will score. Harry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On the set. Set.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here's a run going left, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. A third down. We'll try it again on the ground. And he's got it. We'll move the chains. First down at the 47. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups.